Hi, thanks for joining me. I'm Scott, personal trainer with Gradual.Fitness, and today we're going to talk about how to loosen up that lower back a little bit. You know, the performance muscles, the levator muscles, the muscles that are tucked behind our spine here. Those ones are difficult to massage and stuff, and they end up actually just leading to pain in your lower back and stuff. And as you can see, it's got me unable to beat straight up right at this moment. So the first thing I'm going to recommend is either a bed or a massage table, right, where you can put your head over the edge. Be careful, getting yourself onto surfaces. This is not a workout, so take your time. But you want to lower yourself down on your bed, and then you can either put your arms over in front or back behind you. But what we want to do is get a 90-degree angle in our leg, and probably one is going to feel like a lot at this point even. But let's go two. If you notice, the hips are going to come up probably off the floor or the bed or whatever, because your TFL and your back and your mid-back, your lats, have all been compensating for this issue. So they're all going to be kind of tight here. But if you can just lift your legs up like that, take some deep breaths, really slow into this. Don't even go at this pace, just slow down. And then when you're ready, let your legs just fall to the side. Keep your knees inside. Don't move the knees, just let the legs hang. And this will really open that performance and levator area up in the back and your hips. And so just do this for a few minutes, and then maybe lower your legs up and down like that, right? Just allow your legs to hang out. This should be sort of a relaxing thing. And then when you're ready, just slowly get yourself up. If this is your first few days of stretching, you will probably be really sore trying to get up from there. All right, from your bed or your flat surface, what we want to do next is we want to get into our bridge pose, right? So the bridge, slowly lower onto your back here. Put your feet near your glutes rather. And in a normal bridge, you just push all the way up here, right? But my back is sore. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use a block or a foam roller. I'm going to put it underneath my back right here for a supported bridge, right? And this, like the table and such, is going to give yourself some back pressure, some push down on it pressure to start to really alleviate that tension in there and get you stretched out. Now what you can do is throw in this, a little bit of a march, or if you really want to, maybe slide it down a little and put your legs all the way up. And this is going to feel amazing to you, right? Like blood flow, lack of gravity and pressure on your hips, right? And if you want to, you can just slowly bend those. The key is just to get movement in yourself here, right? It's not to win the race or super stretch here. It's just literally to start to feel some comfort in your lower back and the muscles that are around it that have begun to compensate. From the supported bridge, what you want to do next is just light pelvic tilts. You don't want to, this is the same way the bridge is done. You tilt your stomach down and bring your pelvis up, right? Tilt in, bring up, right? But this is what we want to do with this one, is just light tilts an inch or two off the ground, light tilts an inch or two off the ground here, right? It's a very big training technique or relief technique used by physical therapists to start to get your inner core and lower back working together and just kind of give them some general strength. So you can see here my glutes as I tilt, strong in the heels, right? Push up through and just give yourself some nice, it's going about an inch or two off the ground. And you would think this is kind of odd, but it actually does a lot, and you will feel that strength immediately in there. Probably even feel like a better version of your back. Right. So once you've done your pelvic tilts, the next one is cat-cow. And I like to get my arms a little wider than my shoulders, my knees spread out, not too tight in, right? Like that's just gonna create balance issues. The whole thing here is a stretch, right? This isn't yoga or working out. we're not really working on our balance. So let's grab that wide, right? And let's just tilt our chin up and gaze this way. Take some deep breaths. Your lats right here are probably very tense from the last few days or week or whatever you've been suffering through this. So this is really going to help put some arc in there. And from there, you'll see, just roll that back up. You'll feel a little relief through the lower back. It'll push through those lats again here in the middle. Again, it doesn't have to be a perfect form of anything. Just feel the relaxation. When you go back to cat here, make sure your neck and shoulders are back. You don't want those too tense. And then from here, what I want you guys to do is, it's just a simple leg lift. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hands wide again. Show the other side. Just a hydrant leg lift, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now what you could also do from here is just long kicks, right? These are just gonna lengthen the back out. The hamstrings engaged with the lower back, right? So you can see there's a myriad of things you can do to just sort of cat-cow your way around. So then the final thing, and if you notice, my back is a lot better at this point, you know, and beware, in, 30, 40 minutes, you could be back tilted forward like this too, right? So just continually doing these exercises throughout the day. Like, you don't have to do a per session of 5 of them, but just continue to do them. And the last thing I like to do is just raise the arms up overhead, right? Everything's been forward like this. So even if you go in a doorway to get the straight elongation in the back, and you can just slowly take steps forward and back, right, with your arms in the doorway. And that's just gonna really pull those muscles that have been compensating and pulling you forward. It's gonna pull them back into alignment, right? Maybe we do cactus overhead a little bit. So hopefully this has helped you guys out some. If you guys have enjoyed and found this useful, give me a subscribe, give me a like. I'll see you guys soon. Sorry you're suffering in back pain. We'll get through this.